Hey there, Jack. I'm here coming to you with our little Daisy, a little Yorkie here. And she's actually a party Yorkie, so full-bred Yorkie, but black and gray, different color. Anyway, so I want to quickly answer a question that I got, and the question is the assessed value in a county always reliable? And the answer is no, it's obviously not reliable all the time, particularly not if you're in California. But the simple rule is that the assessed value of a piece of real estate is a percentage usually of the market value. So the county doesn't go out and just like, oh, wildly assigns values to it. The county usually has certain rules that they follow to come up with an assessed value, and it's state by state different. So in some cases, like Florida, for example, the assessed value is very close to market value if everything goes well, and if they do their job properly. But can they be wrong sometimes? Yes. So the assessed value is a guideline. In Arkansas, for example, the assessed value is between 10 and 20% of market value. And in Arizona, it's about 2/3 of market value. In California, it has absolutely nothing to do with market value. So therefore, what the thing is there a relationship between assessed value and market value? Yes. And each state has a kind of a rule of thumb that you can find out by either taking like 10 properties that have recently sold and look at what they're sold for, and look at Zillow or Trulia, look what they're sold for, see what they're, pull them up on the county list, see what their assessed value is, and you see what the ratio is. And if you do that for 5 or 10 properties, you'll find that ratio very quickly. The other ways, you can just call the county and ask them. It's like, when you assess the value to this property, what relationship does it have to market value? And they tell you, well, we typically assess them at 90%, at 80%, at 75%, and boom, and that answers your question in that case, right? So yes, the assessed value has a relationship to market value. It's not equal market value in most cases. It's not random in most cases, but it's usually a set amount. And as long as the market is somewhat stable, that is actually true, because the assessor usually is like 2-3 years, and sometimes between 1 and 3 years behind the actual market. So if the market shoots up, the assessor is still down here and the market value is up here, that equation that I just gave you is off. If the market prices go back down like they did in 2008, 9, and 10, then the assessed values are way too high. But if you're in an environment where the market prices are stable and just going up by like 3-4% a year, then that actually works really nicely, because every 2-3 years, or every year when they reassess the property, they just bump it up just a little bit to keep track with the raising prices and keep it in that range of whatever it is, like 20%, 50%, 75%, whatever it is, state by state. So I hope that explains how assessed value relates to market value of a property. All right, that was my quick question answered. If you have more, if you have questions, put them below here. If you're watching this on wherever you see it, on Facebook or on YouTube, put it below here. Put some more of your questions on there. I want to record as many as I can of these little videos, and I would love for your question to be answered too. All right, see you there. Bye bye.